Brinkerhoff takes it right at Jarman, and Nick says, not in my paint. Corner Smith for three. Yes, Aaron Smith hits the three. Rich Rebel basketball is on.
After another 20-win season and a 10th consecutive appearance in the semifinals, the Rebels have their sights set on getting back to the championship game for what would be the third time in 4 years.
Reagan gets it back, fires underneath, pretty pass. Porter Weston with the finish.
Coach Ashley Brown leads the Rebels back onto the hardwood.
Clark with the offensive board. His putback, front of the rim, drops over the top and in.
And with two of last year's top scorers returning, the Rebels are ready to run.
3-2, Jordan Cook in the lane. One floats it up and in at the buzzer, Jordan Cook.
MyLocalRadio.com presents Rich Rebel Basketball on KADQ FM 98.3 Rebel Radio with live streaming video at MyLocalRadio.com.
Outside right wing, Cameron Calder from downtown, he hits.
Rich High School Hoops is brought to you by
the Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign of Evanston, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, and by MyLocalRadio.com.
Rich works it around and finds Jarman inside. Perfect pass from Osler. Easy finish by Nick Jarman. Nick has 15 points. 12 rebounds, 5 blocks.
And now, Rebel Round Ball fans.
Left wing, Trineri for three. Yes, Case and Trineri from downtown.
Tie up the horses and turn up the volume as we head courtside to join the voice of the Rich Rebels, Ryan STEINECKERT.
Anderson, left wing, fakes the three, drives in, puts it up off the glass and in. Good afternoon and welcome, Rebel fans, to Rich Rebel Basketball on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. Today's pregame show is brought to you by Gary H. Tusher, CPA for all your accounting needs. Call 208-847-2601. Today, the Rebels jump back into region play after last night's win at Tabiona. The Rebels today take on the Mount Vernon Patriots, and tip-off is set for 4 o'clock. That's 20 minutes from now. In the meantime, it's the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Whether you own a business or run a household, understanding where your money goes can help you improve overall financial stability. It can also help you reduce stress and help you plan for the future. Certified public accountant Gary Tusher understands money, income, expense, taxes, investments, assets, depreciation, and more. Make sure when it comes to your financial security, you're working with the best. Gary Tusher, CPA, serves business customers and private individuals. Call Gary Tusher, CPA today.
When you need to hire a semi, Saby Trucking in Woodruff, Utah is the place to call. Scott and Diana Saby have been serving customers across the nation since 2007. It's important to know that your loads are being handled professionally by honest, reliable drivers. The team at Saby Trucking reminds you, safety first. Don't text and drive. For all your long haul and short haul needs, get it there safely and on time. Call today, Saby Trucking, 435-503-0454.
Welcome back to Rich High School and the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. Today's matchup against the Rebels and the Mount Vernon Patriots. Looking on paper, Rich should have does have a definite advantage in this game. Let's tell you more about it on a quick scene set here on KADQ. The Rebels come into this game coming off of last night's win at Tabiona, 53-42. Rebels had a good third quarter, 21-16. They outscored the Tigers, and this season in wins for the Rebels, they're outscoring their opponents 17-9. That's a big number, especially when you consider in the 4 losses this season, the Rebels have been outscored about 7.5 to 11.5 points. So that third quarter is sometimes a very good indicator of whether Rich will win or lose a game. And if they have a good third quarter, of course, there's so much more to the game, but that's been a big difference so far in a lot of games this season. With that win last night at Tabiona, the Rebels 3-0 in Region 22 play. Nick Jarman had 17 points, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks. Jordan Cook pitched in with 11 points, 4 rebounds as well. Aaron Smith just held to 5 points, but 4 rebounds helped the Rebels in that big third quarter. And Rich is 11-4 overall, 3-0 in the region, and they face a Mount Vernon team that comes in at 0-14. They lost last night against Intermountain Christian, 65-31. Previously, last week, lost twice to Tabiona, and they're losing fairly badly. Now, average score this year, they've lost 69-42. And in Region 22 play, where the Patriots are 0-4, they're losing by an average score of 31-69 or 69-31. So things have not been real close in Mount Vernon's games this year. If you look back in the history a little bit, they were good about 15 years ago. Won a state title in 2003. That is their only state title. Last year, 9-14. They went 7-7 in the region and lost to Bryce Valley in the play-in game. But this year, not a lot of varsity experience coming back. In fact, the one guy, Jesse Montoya, who returned to the team this year with varsity experience, broke both wrists yesterday in an accident warming up for the game at Intermountain Christian, so he's done for the year. They do have some good freshmen, and especially one guy, Orlando Martinez, who's averaging 20 points and 10.5 steals per game. But overall, Mount Vernon has not played real well or not won a lot of games. They're 0-14 this season and 0-4 in Region 22 play. I could not find a time going back. My history goes back to 2001-02 season, and in that time, I didn't see a time that Rich has played Mount Vernon. So not sure what the series record is between these two teams. Regardless of that, it's Rich and Rich and Mount Vernon this afternoon at Rich High School. The Patriots come with just 5 players. They've got no subs, they've not much height, and the expectation is that Rich is going to win fairly easily this afternoon, but we'll see how things go. We're about 25 minutes away from the opening tip-off, and actually, let me rewind there. We're about 16 minutes away from the opening tip-off on the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. The team just got here before I went on air. In fact, you may have noticed I went on air with the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show a bit late. Did not have a chance to actually interview Coach Lamson. Talked with him briefly to get starters and a little synopsis about his team, but we're going to have to skip his interview in the T7 Propane in Woodruff coaches show. I did talk with Coach Ashley Brown, so we'll hear from him. We've also got our standout student, Kyler Crompton, our student in the classroom, coming up after this scene set wraps up there. It's the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show, and we'll be back with more Rebel coverage on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. When you're buying and selling real estate, you want to work with an agent that knows the area and understands property values. You want to work with an agent that listens to what you're looking for and knows how to find it for you. And it's important to know all of your options. That's why it's smart to work with the best. Gary McKee and the agents at Bear Lake Realty in Garden City, Utah, helping folks buy and sell real estate for over 25 years. When you work with Bear Lake Realty, you're working with the best. Visit BearLakeRealty.com today.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
We're back on the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show, presented by Gary H. Tusher, accountant for all your CPA for all your accounting needs. 208-847-2601. That's 208-847-2601. Tip-off is set for 4 o'clock this afternoon. Rich and Mount Vernon. Right now we're going to move ahead in our pregame show, and we'll talk with our student in the classroom today, Kyler Crompton, right after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. Rolene Kennedy of Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston is your Rich County representative. The mother of 5 Rich High graduates and grandmother of 3 more graduates in the making, Rolene is here for you. She's a recipient of GM's highest salesman honor, the Mark of Excellence Award winner, meaning she provides you with the best customer service in the industry. The next time you're looking for a car or truck, think Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, your Rich County representative. When it comes to hard things in life, don't say, why me? Just say, try me. Remember, it's the tough things that make us the strongest. The cattle ranchers at Laziest Ranching are proud supporters of the youth in our community. Sim, Joe Jean, Carol, and Millie Weston, along with Sim Jr. and Maggie, remind everyone to eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. That's right. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. Ryan STEINECKERT with Kyler Crompton, a junior at Rich High School. Kyler, thanks for your time today.
Okay.
What are you involved with at Rich High School?
Just attending classes, and that's about it.
And how's your junior year going?
It's going pretty good so far.
What's been good?
Been getting good grades and just growing up, I guess.
What do you like to do outside of school? You like work on cars? You go hunting? Any interest?
Yeah, I like to hunt and ride dirt bikes and snowmobiles and ice fish and lots of different things.
You get pretty serious about any of those, like competing?
Not very competitive, no.
You have any favorite classes that you've taken at Rich High School or that you're taking now?
Welding and carpentry.
Are you thinking about going into that like as a career, something along those lines?
Yeah, I'll probably get some type of welding certificate.
Can you do that out at BATC while you're here at Rich?
Yeah, I can start it.
What do you like doing that stuff?
It's just what I'm interested in, what I grew up around.
You like to work with your hands and put together like projects?
Yes.
Have you done anything outside of school, like at home? Do you do any welding?
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
Have you built any things like out of wood, any shelves or anything like that?
Yeah, I've built a few different little things, like shelves for bedrooms and stuff like that.
Hey, did you grow up playing any sports or playing any instruments?
No.
No sports, no instruments, just getting outdoors and ice fishing and stuff like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
I don't know, it was like 13 pounds.
You have any trophy, like bucks or anything?
Not trophies, but decent.
Do you have academic goals for your junior year? Like what kind of GPA you want to keep, what grades you want?
Just pass my classes for the most part.
Kyler, how about plans after high school? You said get started with your certificate here, and then you have other plans after Rich High School?
Maybe a little bit of college, and then hopefully get a good job.
You thinking, do you know where you want to go to college?
BATC.
You want to stay around here, or you want to go somewhere bigger?
I don't know. I guess we'll see where the future takes me.
Do you attend a lot of sporting events at Rich High School? Do you get out and see the musical? You're not in the musical, are you?
No, but I watch the basketball games and different things like that.
You have some friends on the team?
Yeah.
Let's see. So is there anything else that we should know about Kyler Crompton?
No, that's pretty much it.
Kyler, what's your favorite thing about being a Rich Rebel?
4-day school week, probably.
My son says his favorite thing about school is recess and lunch. So you sound like him.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Kyler Crompton at Rich High School, junior. Thanks so much for your time, and good luck with all you're doing.
No problem, thanks.
Thanks, Kyler. That's our student in the classroom. Tip-off is set for 10 minutes from now, and first we've got the pregame coaches show. You're tuned into the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. When we return, we'll talk with the coaches on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. Schedule a family whitewater rafting trip today. Packages include your hotel room, transportation, whitewater rafting, and lunch in a native teepee. The Wind River Canyon is located on the Wind River Indian Reservation in Riverton, Wyoming, and is home to the Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone tribes. Come and enjoy the waves, the breathtaking views of the oldest canyons in Wyoming. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
This is Rich Rebel head basketball coach Ashley Brown here on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, and we're about 15 minutes away from the opening tip here on the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show.
Welcome to the Ashley Brown Coaches Show, brought to you by T7 Propane in Woodruff. For all your propane needs, call 435-793-4208. Rebels are coming off last night's win at Tabiona, 53-42. That put Rich alone in first place in Region 22 play at 3-0. The Mount Vernon Patriots have struggled this year, 0-14. They're 0-4 in Region 22 play. The Rich Rebels back at home tonight, and Rich would look to improve to 4-0 in the Region 22 play. No one sees the game the way the coaches do, so we'll take a few minutes to visit with opposing coach Mike Lamson, and then we'll talk to Rebel head man Ashley Brown and get his thoughts on today's game. You're tuned in to Rich High Basketball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video at mylocalradio.com.
Whether
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The professionals at T7 Propane place their focus on safety, quality product, and excellent prompt service, so you can rest easy and enjoy the affordability and efficiency of propane. Serving residential and business customers every day, T7 would love to serve you as well. For all your propane needs, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
We're back on the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. Mount Vernon got here pretty late, didn't have a chance to talk with Coach Lamson as he preps his team. Didn't want to interrupt that flow, and plus the timing just didn't work out for us. But he did say he's brought only 5 players, a couple of injuries, some sicknesses, and they're pretty short-handed today, coming in at 0-14. So no chat with Coach Mike Lamson, but we'll move right along in our Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show and the T7 Propane and Woodruff Coaches Show and talk with Coach Ashley Brown right after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Coverage of Rich High School sports is also being made possible by Delmas Equipment. Repairing equipment for over 20 years, farming equipment assembly, and custom fabrication. The Thompson Ranch. Brian and Becky Thompson, promoting student learning and success in all areas. And Western Ag Credit, reliable credit for all things agriculture.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Ryan Steineckert with Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels. Coach, a good win, 11-point victory last night at Tabiona in region play. You're 3-0 in the region.
Yeah, it was anytime you can beat Tabby at Tabby, it's a good win. I thought our kids were great defensively. They did a great job on their 2 scores. Our big kids hedged well, and they made some tough shots. But overall, I thought it was a very good game for us, and we came out with a victory.
It's been interesting to see in some of these bigger games, like Intermountain Christian was one you needed to win in region play, the win here against Duchesne, and then last night against Tabiona. You're really efficient down inside the 2-point range, shooting 50%, 60% and above.
Yeah, we do a very good job with our high-low game, and we have our big kids that do a very good job of posting, and then if they can't get a shot, they're willing to kick the ball out, and our guards have shot the ball fairly well, and so they're just playing great together, and that's what we got to continue to do to be successful.
The game was never really in doubt. I mean, you guys pretty much led from start to finish, but you could never really pull away. Was that Tabiona? Was that you guys? What did you see about that?
Just like we were talking about a minute ago, you said we'd get up about 10 and then we'd relax a little bit, and I think that's what we'd do. We'd think, well, here we go, we're going to blow them out now, and we just never did. They did a great job of every time us making a little run, they made a little run back at us, and they were willing to make some big shots, and they did, and that was just kind of the way the game went all game long.
That's a Tabiona team that I can see them going deep in the state tournament. They've got some talent, they've got some size, they've got some big boys that can bang.
Yeah, and they take care of the basketball. They don't turn the ball over, and so, it's not easy to beat them, and, they're very well coached, and those 2 guards, can shoot the ball from deep, and then they do have some big kids inside that can rebound, and, so they're going to be a team that, it's going to be hard to beat them at the state tournament.
Do you feel like you've got more depth than a lot of these region teams that you're playing?
Oh, yeah, we could go down 10 deep if we had to, we don't all the time, but we have lots of depth. We have lots of kids that can play well, and, so that's an advantage, at certain times. It's also frustrating to kids at times as well, but, our kids have been very good to accept their roles, and I think that's why we've been so successful so far.
We're seeing Nick Jarman come out a little bit more on the perimeter, and most of the time it's just take a pass it somewhere else. But last night he attempted a couple of threes. Is that something you want him to do?
Yeah, he shoots the ball very well from the three-point line. He's not real comfortable in doing it in game, but if he can step out there and hit that shot, it just spreads everybody's defense way out, and it'd be a big advantage for us.
You see that from Penguich. They got their big Jace Ayer does that. He gets out there and that opens things up in the middle for the other guys.
Yeah, and then it just makes the big kids harder to defend. If they have to come out there and defend Nick, it opens things up for other players, and and it'll help us a bunch if he can do that.
What do you know about Mount Vernon? 0-14, 0-4 in the region, but they do have a kid, I think, 10.5 steals per game. He's averaging 20 points per game.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about them other than, they say they're really young. They got mostly freshmen and sophomores. I don't think they got very many kids out, so, they're struggling this year, and so we just want to come away with a win and make sure we keep everybody healthy.
They've had some success in the past, though. Won a state title in 01 or 02, somewhere in there.
Yeah, they had a couple of kids that were from overseas, and they were very good. One of them was 6'10", and the other one was a very good point guard that went on and played at the next level. So they have had success. They did win a state championship, and it was a very good team when they did.
And in all honesty, you guys shouldn't have any trouble winning today. But what do you want to see your team do?
We want to play hard. We want to execute on offense. We want to get after them defensively. Games like this, you still got to play, the way that you want to play when you're playing teams that, that you got to get after them. And so that's what we expect to see today.
Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels, thanks for your time. Good luck today against Mount Vernon.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Coach. This has been the Ashley Brown Coaches Show, brought to you by T7 Propane for all your propane needs, 435-793-4208. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with your starting lineups, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Also, your keys of the game, presented by Rich County Rebels with a championship cause. That's coming up right after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha, in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
Whether you own a business or run a household, understanding where your money goes can help you improve overall financial stability. It can also help you reduce stress and help you plan for the future. Certified Public Accountant Gary Tusher understands money, income, expense, taxes, investments, assets, depreciation, and more. Make sure when it comes to your financial security, you're working with the best. Gary Tusher, CPA, serves business customers and private individuals. Call Gary Tusher, CPA today.
Been tuned into the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. Gary H. Tusher, CPA for all your accounting needs. This tax season, call 208-847-2601. That's 208-847-2601. We've got the Ned and Tammy Calder Goods on the Wood coming up in just a moment here on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
You're tuned in to Rich Rebel Sports on KADQ Evanston.
Welcome back to Rich High School. The Goods on the Wood are presented by Ned and Tammy Calder. Rebels hosting the Mount Vernon Patriots. Rich, the home team, of course, wearing the home whites, averaging 63.7 points per game in region games this season, allowing 47 points per contest through 3 games. The Mount Vernon Patriots have allowed 70 points and are scoring just better than 31 per game in region games. They're in the road dark blues. They're the Patriots. Their colors are like you'd imagine, the blue, red, white, and blue. It's a darker, like a navy blue rather than a royal type blue. But this is Mount Vernon against Rich, and those are your Goods on the Wood presented by Ned and Tammy Calder. Rich County keys of the game. Let's run through those real quick. Brought to you by Rich County Rebels with a championship cause. One is the golden rule. Got to take care of the basketball. That's a key for every game for the Rebels. Number 2 is Battle the Boards, and number 3 is the Oscar Award. And I put Oscar. The name is Orlando Martinez. I got myself mixed up, but Orlando Martinez averages 10.5 steals and 20 points per game. The Rebels have got to keep track of Orlando Martinez. Your starting lineups for the visiting Mount Vernon Patriots coming in at 0-14 are freshman Orlando Martinez, Dennis Matadamas, Freshman Jeremiah Bunata, senior Sean Zhang, and junior Misael Rengel. And missing from the starting lineup is their second leading scorer, Jesse Montoya, a sophomore who got injured yesterday during warm-ups at Intermountain Christian. Rebel starters for tonight, seniors across the board, Nick Jarman, Porter Weston, Aaron Smith, Jordan Cook, and Cameron Calder. And our starters are brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Mayor Scott Saby, council members Millie Bradshaw, Raymond Franson, Kent Stewart, and Jason Peterson, with Secretary Lisa Bell. And I want to thank Tammy Calder for those pictures. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, you see the Rebel boys across the starters there on our graphic. And those pictures are courtesy of Tammy Calder and Calderberry Photography. It'll be Kinnan Clark for the tip against Martinez, I believe, and Kinnan wins it to Aaron Smith. Rich has it to start this one out. Calder down in the right corner, gets it up to Aaron. He'll lob it back door. Kinnan looks underneath, kicks it back outside. Cook from the left wing, three-pointer is short, and it's pulled in by Martinez. Orlando dribbles up across the timeline, dribbles between the legs, out to the left, or the right wing rather. Rebels attacking left to right if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com here in this first half. Martinez into the lane, floats it high off the glass and misses. Rebels Jordan Cook with a defensive rebound. Jordan heads up, lobs inside for Jarman. He tries to pull it away from the defense and loses control, throws it out of bounds, and that's a turnover. First one of the game. Martinez looks to the sideline. Coach Lamson says, just take it. No score on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Out on the right wing, Bunata tries to drive. He's cut off. Rebels in a man-to-man defense. Back up top of the key, Dennis Matadamas, and then to Bunata again, or Bunata. Out on the left wing, Rengel, Bunata. On the right wing, he's just a freshman. So a young team here. And gets a pass up top, mishandled, picked up out at midcourt. Calder goes for the steal. Martinez gets it back. Dribbles between the legs, right, step back three, a long three from the right wing, just off target. Jarman pulls down the rebound. Quick outlet pass for the Rebels to Aaron Smith. He'll go up to the left wing, hesitates, then drives, dishes off to Kit Clark. Kinnan goes in, and he's fouled on his way up. 6:41 left in the first. And Kinnan Clark heads to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line for 2 shots. Jeremiah Bunata with his first personal foul. Well, a different atmosphere, a different intensity level than we had last night at Tabiona for certain. Now the Patriots were in action last night as well, lost 65-31 versus Intermountain Christian. Clark hits the first free throw, misses the second. Bunata pulls down the rebound. Ball squirts loose, but Patriots maintain control. Bunata comes across the timeline, gives to Martinez out on the right wing, thinks about the Steph Curry range three, and then does take it and misses short. Rebound, Jarman pulls it away from the defense and gives it off to Clarks. Jarman's second rebound of the day. Up ahead to Calder. Cameron lobs inside for Nick, who knifes through the lane, turns, spins, and lays it in. And Rich leads 3-0 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Quickly up court to Martinez, out to the right wing. Orlando steps up, calls for a screen, dribbles behind the back and loses it, but gets it back and gives to Bunata. Smith knifes out for the steal, and then Bunata keeps it, but Jordan Cook steps in for a station in Randolph steal. Up ahead to Aaron Smith, who finishes on the right side, and Rebels lead 5-0 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard following that station in Randolph steal. Here for your convenience needs. Martinez to the free throw line. Cook again goes for the steal, but Martinez pulls it away. Dishes out right wing, three-point shot up over the top. Jordan Cook, the Rebel rebound, pushes up the middle of the floor, then lobs it inside for Jarman, who goes up and lays it in on the little soft alley-oop action. Jarman with 4 points. The Rebels lead 7-0 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Martinez out on the right wing. Calder guarding out tight. Way up high. The official starts to count the 5-second rule. Calder gets knocked down on a screen by Matadamas. Out on the right wing, three-point shot short, and Cook goes up and pulls down his third Rebel rebound. Quickly up ahead, Aaron Smith, right wing, pulls up three, rattles out. Jarman the offensive rebound, quick putback. 9-0 Rebels on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Jarman's putback off the glass, rattled home. Under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter, brought to you by Pugstone Sporting Goods. Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Pugstone's has it all. Right wing, three-point shot is short. Jarman pulls in another Rebel rebound, his third of the game. Rich up ahead. Cameron Calder out all alone, got out in front of the defense, and Rich leads with on Cameron's right-handed layup off the glass. 11-0 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Across the timeline, Bunata. Rebels send 3 over to the scores table to check in. Shot short by Bunata and 2 short off the glass. Kinnan Clark with the rebound. Rebels go down inside. Jarman kick it back out. Calder for 3. Nothing but net. Cameron Calder from downtown in the right corner. 14-0. A Pro Physical Therapy 3-pointer. That's your first bucket from outside the Bear Lake Physical Therapy paint. Martinez shoots a long 3. It misses wide right. Cook has the rebound. It's poked away from him, but into the hands of Aaron Smith. Jordan with 4 rebounds already in this one. Smith up court has it tipped away and out of bounds. And 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first quarter. A full line change. As Jaden Nelson, Porter Weston, Reagan Huffner, Jared Anderson, and Kaysen Trineri check into the game for Rich. This Mount Vernon team has nobody on the bench. They brought just 5 players. Weston, right corner to Huffner. 1 dribble. Trineri on the right wing. Lobs it back, looking for Huffner. A lazy pass picked off by Martinez, who averages 10.5 steals per game. There's his first. He's at just about a triple-double with points plus steals. He drives and he's fouled. And I mentioned the 10.5 steals, 20 points per game, 6.3, 6.5 rebounds per contest for Martinez. And he earns a trip to the free throw line. Rebels on top, 14-0 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. And Martinez, first free throw, swishes through. Patriots are on the scoreboard with 3:34 left to go in the first. Martinez, second free throw, up and rattles home. 14-2. Rich on top. Trineri up to the right wing. Huffner comes to the ball this time. Patriots in a 2-3 zone. Anderson lobs inside. Jared Nelson. Jaden Nelson misses. Rebels get a couple of offensive rebounds, and then Anderson gets another one and backs it out to the perimeter. Rebels work it around. Trineri, left wing, 3-pointer, got it off the front of the rim and eases down through. Kaysen Trineri with the Pro Physical Therapy 3, and it's 17-2 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Martinez guarded by Anderson. Rebels in a man-to-man defense, but not out to clear close to the timeline. And he'll dish it back off to Matadamas. Hand off to Sean Zhang. Work it around, now back to Martinez. He directs some traffic, says clear the lane. I'll take this one myself. Cleans off his shoes, now goes between the legs with the dribble. Hesitates and has to back it out. Good defense from Rich, got a little help defense to Jared Anderson. Hand off to Bunata. Martinez showing a little attitude there, slaps Anderson's hand away. A long 3-point attempt by Rangel, and the Rebels pull down the rebound. Trineri up the right side, gives out to Huffner in the right corner. He'll dribble past the defense, up off the glass, a little too strong. Porter Weston the offensive board, and he's swatted on the putback attempt. And Martinez comes away with, we'll call that another steal for Martinez. He'll spin to the free throw line, dish it back out to Bunata. 3-point shot up and too strong back of the iron, but a foul as Martinez ended up on the floor. A Rebel foul, Jaden Nelson. 17-2, Rebels on top, 1:56 left. Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. Martinez inbounds, Huffner tips it and then chases it down. Free lane to the hoop, lays it up and in. Reagan Huffner with the station in Randolph steal and the basket, and there's a top candidate for your Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet play of the game. Huffner with the steal and the lay-in. Martinez out on the right wing, steps back, tries to drive, but defense is there, so he'll back it out again. 1:30. Now he'll take the long 3, about 28 feet out. Rebound, Nelson tips it over to Trineri. Kaysen quickly up the left side. Anderson lays it up, right hand, left side. Rich leads 21-2. Anderson's layup off the glass, his first bucket of the game. And Rich leads big with 1:10 left to go in the Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. Martinez dribbles to his left, follows the screen, clear to the top of the key, loses the dribble, but maintains control. It kept the dribble alive somehow. Dribbles left, ball poked away by Weston. It's on the floor, a scramble for it. Huffner has it, nope, Zhang has it. He's still got it. He'll come up and give to Bunata. Refs just let that squirm and play through. Bunata bumped as Weston tries to reach in, and Porter will pick up his first personal. With 47.8 seconds left in this Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. Rich on top, 21-2. Patriots inbound from the baseline. Long lob out to Martinez out near the timeline. Patriots attacking right to left on mylocalradio.com. Martinez with a nice move, gets by the D, floats it up and misses just off the right side. Nelson with the Rebel rebound. Push quickly up court to Huffner. Bounces inside. Porter Weston shot blocked by Bunata. Fight for the board is out of bounds. And boy, Bunata's given up 2 or 3 inches at least to Weston. That was an athletic play from Bunata to block that shot. Circle H Land Cattle Company, or Mount Valley Cattle Company inbound play. Rebels go to Case and Trineri, who airmails it off to the left side, but Nelson chases it down for a Rebel rebound. Weston in the lane to the free throw line, pulls up short, and the rebound pulled in by Matadamas. He'll give to Martinez, and Orlando will dribble slowly across the timeline with 16 seconds left in the Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. Back it out and play for the final shot. Coach Lamson says now with 10, 9, 8, 7. Long three from Bunata, misses. Huffner rebounds, turns, bounces ahead to Nelson, who lays it up and in at the buzzer to end the first quarter. Reagan Huffner with the rebound, the pass up ahead, and Rich leads 23-2 at the end of the first quarter on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. This first period has been brought to you by Pugstone Sporting Goods. Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Pugstones has it all.
It doesn't matter what season you visit Bear Lake. Make sure you always stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods. You'll find lots of great quality inventory at low prices, including guns and ammo. During the winter, you can rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, and buy your ski passes to Beaver Mountain. Pugstones is always the best place to get information about the area and purchase your hunting or fishing licenses. Everything you need with one stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods at the four-way stop in Garden City.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
We'll start this second quarter with guys that haven't seen a lot in varsity action. Jordan Stacy, Stetson Huffaker, Kyler Wilson, Colton Meek, and Landon. Is it Hunting? I should know that. Landon Hunting defending as the Mount Vernon Patriots have the ball to start this second quarter. Three-point shot by Bunata, misses off to the right side. Offensive rebound, pass back outside. And Jordan Stacy with a station in Randolph steal. Goes long arms, went up high and took a pass away. Hunting kicks it up top. Wilson swings it around. Huffaker on the left wing. Defense coming out a little higher in this second quarter as Mount Vernon feeling a little more confident apparently against these players. Rebels work it around. Kyler Wilson for three from the right wing. Comes up short. Zhang with the rebound. Kicks it out to Bunata of Mount Vernon, and the Patriots set up in their offense. Martinez dribbles right, loses it, may have gone off Hunting's foot. Landon dives and slides into the scores table trying to get it back. Good hustle from Hunting. 23-2, Rich on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Inbound to Bunata. Patriots attacking right to left at mylocalradio.com. He gets a step, dribbles by the D, and then passes. Colton Meek gets a quick hand on it. A station in Randolph steal for Meek. Hunting up court to the right wing. Wilson out on the right wing. Then they lob it backdoor. Jordan Stacy back across the lane, right corner to Wilson, and he'll back it out to the top of the key. Work it around. Huffaker bounce free throw line. Stacy drops it into Meek. Bounce left corner. Long or short two rather from the corner off target, but Stacy the offensive rebound, and Jordan Stacy's on the board with the rebound and the putback. 25-2, Rich on top, Stacy's Repair scoreboard. 6:20 left to go in the second quarter. Brought to you by J-Bar Auto. High quality service at a fair price. Martinez into the free throw line, kicks it back outside to Bunata, then to Martinez again. Long three is a short air ball, and it's out of bounds to Rich. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by Stotts Equipment in Preston, Idaho. You can minimize your downtime during the busy season by scheduling your winter inspections today. Call Stotts Equipment 208-852-3660. Rebels go down inside, find Stacy again for the layup on the left side. Dylan, was that Stacy who made the shot just then? Stotts Equipment in Preston, Idaho, one of our sponsors of Rebel basketball. Down the other way, Martinez fouled as he tries to drive. That's a Rebel fourth team foul. Landon Hunting, his first personal. Rebels on top, 27-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Lob in, Martinez catches over the shoulder. He'll fake a shot. If you've watched much college basketball or any, Oklahoma's Trey Young, not too different from what we see from Orlando Martinez. Pretty shifty, great ball handling skills. So he drives in, he's fouled on the shot. Patriots still have yet to make a field goal in this game. 5:36 left, second quarter. And the foul is Stetson Huffaker. It puts Martinez back at the line where he's 2 for 2 so far in the day. First one drills it on this trip. Martinez averages 20 points a game, but a little slow to get going here as the Rebel defense has been solid. Hits both free throws. Second one down off the back of the iron, down through. And it's 27-4 with 5.5 left in the J-Bar Auto second quarter. Halftime show will be brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Invite you to stay tuned for that. Stacy out on the right wing, skips it across to Hunting. He finds a lane, drives in, kicks it back out to Kyler Wilson. Behind the back dribble, back up top, gives it to Huffaker. Stetson dribbles right, looks down in the corner, lobs it to Hunting. He'll quickly pass it back down inside to Stacy. Ball poked away, but he gets it back, dishes off, and Kyler Wilson from the left angle, about 5 feet out, rattles it home. 29-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels on top by 25 with just under 5 left in the second quarter. Bunata, ball fake, drives under the basket. Nothing, didn't see a shot attempt, so he drives clear out to the wing, or dribbles clear back out to the wing, then gives to Martinez. Dribble out on the right wing. Some great ball handling skills does Martinez. He throws up a shot, thought he was contacted, thought he was fouled, did not get the foul call, and the Rebels push back the other way. Rich attacking left to right at mylocalradio.com in this first half. Stacy fires underneath, looking for Meek. Ball poked away from him and stolen away. And the Rebels turn it over for a third time in the ball game. 29-4, Rich on top. Nelson, Anderson, Trenary, and Huffner come over the scores table to check back in as Bunata misses a 3, and the Rebels tip the rebound out. Landon Hunting chases it down. With 4:05 left to go in this J-Bar Auto second quarter, Kyler Wilson on the right wing, Colton Meek at the free throw line. Back outside, Huffaker, they work it around. Hunting fakes the shot, steps up into a long 2 and misses off the front of the iron. And Martinez with the rebound. He'll take it slowly up across the timeline. Dribbles with the left hand, crossover, free throw line, little push off, but he dishes off and gives left wing, 3-point shot, too strong by Matadamas. That's the sophomore on this team. Rebels pull down the rebound. I think it was Colton Meek who got the board there for Rich. Meek has the ball poked away, gets it back, and dishes off. 3.5, under 3.5 left to go in the J-Bar second. Meek at the free throw line, pulls up and can't get it to go off the heel of the basket. Jordan, Stacy had the rebound, and then it was taken away by Orlando Martinez. Meek went in to try and poke it away just as Martinez thought he had control and started to head up court, and there's a facial collision. Meek went down, Martinez went down. Meek is back up and looks to be okay. Martinez must have gotten the worst end of that hit. Meek, a little bigger, a junior, and Orlando Martinez, a freshman, and he's still down. Well, you could hear that collision. We'll take a quick injury timeout. Second quarter, Rebels on top, 29-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. 3:11 left to go in the second.
One of the greatest things about living in Randolph, Utah is the friendly folks that live and operate business there. This is especially true at J-Bar Auto on Main Street in Randolph. Serving customers for years, J-Bar Auto provides high-quality service at a fair price, including vehicles large and small, tractors, and other types of equipment. J-Bar Auto also sells quality tires.
We appreciate all of our customers. Call us anytime. We're happy to help.
J-Bar Auto, 90 Main Street in Randolph, Utah. Stop in today.
Coverage of Rich High School sports is also being made possible by Delmas Equipment, repairing equipment for over 20 years, farming equipment assembly, and custom fabrication. The Thompson Ranch, Brian and Becky Thompson, promoting student learning and success in all areas. And Western Ag Credit, reliable credit for all things agriculture.
Martinez up off the wood, up off the hardwood, and walks slowly to the sideline. Boy, I hope he's okay. That's, I mean, there are a lot of concerns with this situation. First of all, is his health and any kind of concussion protocol type stuff. Of course, a lesser concern is that Mount Vernon only brought 5 players for this game. So if he's injured and can't come back in, we're going to go 4 on 4, 5 on 4. What are we going to do the rest of the way here? 3:11 left to go in the J-Bar Auto second quarter. Our comprehensive family dental halftime show coming up. So far, play of the game is brought to you by Rolling Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. That was a Reagan Huffner steal and lay-in late in the first quarter. So Martinez, and Colton Meek's got a little goose egg on his head. And they had Martinez take his jersey off. Are they going to play with 4 guys now? Rebels are going to play with just 4 as well, at least for the time being. Mount Vernon basketball, 29-4, Rebels on top. Martinez averages 20 a game. He's got 4, all 4 of the team's points so far. But Nada out on the right wing, follows the screen, dribbles right, back left, top of the key. Misael Rangel dribbles a little bit to his right, under 3 to go in this second quarter. Bunada tries to drive, cut off there, good D, steps back, 3-point shot, short air ball. Reagan Huffner pulls in the Rebel rebound, turns and runs across the lane. Jaden Nelson, the layup too strong off the glass, and the rebound pulled in by Dennis Matadamas. Bonata dribbles across the top of the arc with the left hand. Rebels in a man-to-man defense. Nelson guarding out on him. Matadamas thinks about a long shot, but decides not to take it. And gives to Bonata. He'll fake the shot, then step back and shoot from the top of the key. A little strong off the glass, just misses. Jared Anderson with the Rebel rebound. Quickly up ahead, Huffner in the lane, pivots around, kicks it back out. Trineri for 3, left wing, swishes home. A Pro Physical Therapy 3-pointer, and Rich leads 32-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Bunada across the timeline. Patriots still no field goals in this game. 4 free throws. They're 4 for 4 from that free throw line. Give and go. Bunada down to the baseline, then backs it out to the left corner. Dishes up top from the sideline. Coach Lamson shouts out, pass and go, pass and go. Rangel dribbles to his right, gives to Bunada. Rebels let him take it, and he knocks it down. There's your first field goal of the game for Mount Vernon. 1:35 left to go in the first half. Anderson, Trineri fires inside. Huffner across the key. Good ball movement, and Nelson finishes on the left side off the glass. 34-7 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. 1:14 left in the J-Bar Auto second quarter. Matadamas, a couple of dribbles, gives right side. Rangel down toward the corner, guarded by Huffner. A lot of intensity here from either team. They dish it back out and around. 3-point shot up and off the target. It's too strong off the glass. Anderson pulls down the Rebel rebound, pushes up the middle of the floor, and then backs it out. Probably could have pushed it, forced it inside. Now he dishes off, a give and go, backs it out to the corner. Huffner on the right wing, dribbles in, bounces over to Nelson, pulls up short. A little too strong from the short corner. Huffner with the Rebel rebound. Rebels work it around. That's Reagan Huffner's 3rd rebound. Skip across the top to Anderson with 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Rich continues to work it around the arc. We're playing 4-on-4. Orlando Martinez was hit hard, went down, and Mount Vernon with only 5 players here, so they're down 1 man because of the injury. And he may have been told he's not going to play the rest of the day because he went down and stayed down for a couple of minutes. Anderson has it at the top of the key. 8, 7, 6. He'll drive, then dish off to Nelson. Jaden drives in, finishes off the glass on the left side with the right hand. And with 2-1, Bunada fires from full court. Too strong, too high off the glass. And at halftime, it's 37-6. Rebels up by 29 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Did I say 37-6? 36-7 on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com. This second quarter has been brought to you by J-Bar Auto. High quality service at a fair price. Our halftime show coming up is brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Right after this on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com. When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210.
As the hospital closest to Bear Lake, professional medical care is always available at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. As a full-service hospital, Bear Lake Memorial offers an emergency room that's open 24/7. They treat patients of all ages. Other professional services include physicians' clinics, assisted living, home health services, counseling, dialysis, physical, occupational, and speech therapy, orthopedic care, and skilled nursing. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
Make this winter epic when you rent from Epic Recreation in Garden City, Utah. We rent cabins, snowmobiles, snowcat razors, snow tire bicycles, snowshoes, and more. Thank goodness winter is long, because at Bear Lake, we make it epic. Call us today and book your epic adventure at Bear Lake. Recreation and lodging packages available year-round. Call Epic Recreation today or book online at epicrecreation.net.
Whether you own a business or run a household, understanding where your money goes can help you improve overall financial stability. It can also help you reduce stress and help you plan for the future. Certified public accountant Gary Tusher understands money, income, expense, taxes, investments, assets, depreciation, and more. Make sure when it comes to your financial security, you're working with the best. Gary Tusher, CPA, serves business customers and private individuals. Call Gary Tusher, CPA today.
Welcome to the halftime show, brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. Rebels jumped out to a 14-0 lead before the Patriots got their first 2 points. A couple of free throws. Patriots didn't get a field goal until 1:35 left in the second, and Rich leads 36-7 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Starters got 4 minutes, and that's all they've seen. They were up, I think, 19-2 at that point. At the half, Rich leads by 29. Rebel drill team, region champion drill team, performing here at the half. And we've got some first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph coming up when we return on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming has teamed up with the Riverton Golf and Country Club to bring you great golf getaway packages for the whole family. Come for a couple of days, golf, eat, relax, tour the Wind River Indian Reservation, and enjoy the Native American tribal dancers. Pet rooms are available so you can bring the whole family and stay. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
Back at the halftime show is brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. And the Rebels lead 36-7 over the Mount Vernon Patriots. The varsity, the starters, got about the first 4 minutes, and then didn't. Then the JV came in, the younger guys came in, and this is just it's an interesting situation because Mount Vernon comes in. First of all, they're shorthanded. They got some injuries. They're a little bit sick. I think they're also a team that's struggling. 0-14 this season. And Rich, especially with a tough game as they played last night, the win at Tabiona. Tough to get the intensity up and really play very hard in this one. But Mount Vernon, and then the other factor, Orlando Martinez, their leading scorer, collides with Colton Meek, gets a bonk on the head, goes down, and it looks like he's done for the day. So Mount Vernon down to just 4 guys the rest of the way. At the half, though, Rich has already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different players score, and I'm sure we'll see a few more score in the second half. As Rebels were led in that first set. Nick Jarman, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and then his day was done. Kason Trineri, a couple of pro physical therapy 3-pointers, has 6 points, and Jaden Nelson, 3 finishes down with layups, has 6 points as well. And again, Rich leads 36-7 at the half. These first half highlights are brought to you by the town of Randolph, home of the Rich Rebels. Good luck from Mayor Lynn Weston, board members Sim Bell, Brian Wires, Larry Kennedy, Melanie Lim, and Clerk Lana Peart. Stay tuned. More of the Comprehensive Family Dental Show coming up after the break on Rebel Radio and live streaming video online at mylocalradio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming offers a family dinosaur dig and vacation package that includes digging for fossils at the Wyoming Dinosaur Center, sack lunches, tours of the museum, and lovely clean rooms for a comfortable night's stay. With 3 restaurants to choose from, you and your family will have fun, eat well, and rest easy. Schedule your family dinosaur dig at the Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming today. Call 866-657-1604. We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cache Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cache Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210. Welcome back to the Comprehensive Family Dental Halftime Show. So far in that first half, we had one Roland Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet play of the game for the shot of the game. Maybe give that to, we had a couple of 3-pointers hit in that first half. Cameron Calder hit one, Kason Trineri one, and Kason Trineri actually got 2. And Rich leads 36-7 at the half on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. A Randolph Country Store adjustment of the game. This is it's just an interesting game, especially with Martinez injured on the sideline. Dallas Clark from Pro Physical Therapy over there talking with him, and I think just kind of keep him alert and awake and make sure check him out, go through some concussion protocol type stuff. A pretty violent collision between Martinez and Colton Meek, one of the Rebel juniors on the JV team. So Mount Vernon down to 4 guys. Rebels will play with 4 against them as well. Rich on top, 36-7. This counts as a region game. And Rebels well on their way to a 12-4 record and a 4-0 tally in Region 22 play. Rich will have it to start this second half. Rebels in the home whites, Patriots in the road blues. Third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. Left wing, Huffaker. Got Huffaker, Stacy, Wilson, and Landon Hunting on the floor. Nice entry pass to Stacy, who turns and just lobs it up and straight down through. Stacy with 6 points in the game, and Rich leads 38-7 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Bonata up across the timeline. Patriots in the road that's a dark, like a navy blue. Red, white, and blue are their colors. Matadamas to Bonata in the left corner. He fakes a kind of a drive and then puts up the 3 off the back of the iron up and straight back down through. His second three-pointer of the game. 38-10, Rebels lead. Lob underneath, Stacy. Back door pass for Kyler Wilson, who puts it too strong off the window. Stacy looking like Karl Malone with that pass over the shoulder, but Wilson just couldn't get the shot to fall. Rangel gives out to Bonata in the corner, right side. Dribbles to his left, into the lane, turn around, floater, and it misses a bit too strong. Stacy with the Rebel rebound, his second of the game. Wilson across the timeline, right to left. Rebels kick left corner to Huffaker. Stetson, couple of dribbles, back up top. Patriots in, is this a man-to-man or like a 2-2 zone defense is what it looks like. Huffaker left wing, Wilson down inside, gets it to Stacy. Ball poked away, Jordan gets it back, dishes across the lane, Landon Hunting all alone, finishes on the right side off the glass. 40-10, Rebels on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Bonata leading the scorer for the game so far for Mount Vernon. He averages 8 points a game. He's got 6, a couple of three-point baskets, fakes the 3, dribbles to the free throw line, between the legs, backs it out. Hunting out on him. Rebels in a man-to-man defense with 6:13 left to go in the Epic Recreation third. Bonata fakes a 3, dishes off. Rangel launches a 3, misses wide left, and Stacy pulls down a third rebound for the Rebels. That's his third rebound, and a rebound for the Rebels. 6 minutes left in the Epic Recreation third. Hunting slowly across the timeline, left wing to Huffaker. Rebels will get back on the court next Thursday versus Lyman. That's here at home, and then Saturday at Mount Vernon. Hope that Martinez will be back for that contest. Wilson, Rebels work it around, get it underneath to Stacy, and Jordan puts it in up off the glass from the right side. 42-10, Rich with the lead. 5:30 left in the Epic Recreation third. Bonata up to the free throw line. Patriots coming in at 0-14. Matadamas airballs a 3. Bonata there for the rebound. Tries a reverse, but he can't get it to go. Just a bit short, and Hunting pulls down the Rebel rebound. That's his third of the game. Landon slowly across the timeline. Fires left side. Huffaker looking inside. He had Stacy, but decides not to pass it to him. They get it to Stacy, then across to Kyler Wilson. Nice timing on the cut by Wilson, and he finishes on the right side. It rolled around and around and down through. 44-10, Rich with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rangel, no, that's Matadamas out on the left wing. Back up top to Bonata. Orlando Martinez on the sideline. Had a collision with Rebels' Colton Meek. Bonata right corner 3, air ball, and Stacy pulls it in. Huffaker released quickly. They had it, but Rebels elect to just slow it down, walk it up court. Landon Hunting, long pass to Huffaker. Into Stacy. Jordan looks inside, across the key, goes back outside, and Rich works it around. Kyler goes right baseline. Stacy back up top. Rich works it around again to the left wing. Stetson. Stacy across. Wilson. Layup right side off the glass. Too strong. Rebound Bonata for Mount Vernon. Bonata up to the left side. Jeremiah was cut off. He wanted to drive, but the Rebels got back defensively, and he goes back out to the wing. Fires it across to Rangel. He'll set up, take the 3, and miss short. Kyler Wilson standing right there under the hoop, pulls down his first rebound for the Rebels. A couple of substitutions coming in for Rich, actually 4 of them. Meek, Trineri, Nelson, and Huffner will check into the game in a moment. 44-10, Rich on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Hunting goes right baseline. Stacy down near the corner. Rich works it back around. Just about taken away by Mata Damas, but Rich maintains possession. Wilson, Hunting, skips it across, and Mata Damas tips it away, but Huffaker takes it back. Bounce to Stacy. Jordan back outside. Rebels just working it around, showing a lot of patience here. And that Mount Vernon defense coming out high. Not a lot of pressure, but at least closing in and not letting Rich just drive past them. Rich really working it around, taking their time. Stetson Huffaker in the lane, dribbles and floats it up and misses. Stacy, the offensive rebound for Rich. Kicks it back outside. Hunting has it on the right wing, out on the Rebel. I think these guys want to just stay on the floor. They're not going to let those subs back in the game. Huffaker, Hunting, Wilson dribbles to his left, logs backdoor for Stetson. Stacy again skips it across. Rich continues to work it around, play keep away. Stacy kicks it back outside. Huffaker, Wilson, the top of the key. 2:35 left, and Hunting takes the long 3, misses, but Stacy with the offensive rebound back outside. Huffaker, this is a bit too strong off the back of the iron. Jordan Stacy with 5 rebounds in the quarter, 6 in the game. Patriots pull down that next rebound. Rangel, the top of the key. Kicks it right side. 3-point shot is up. Too strong off the glass by Mata Damas, and the Rebels pull down the rebound. Kyler Wilson pulls it in for Rich. 2:08 left to go. Third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your vacation an epic one to remember. Rich goes inside. Wilson this time, or Huffaker rather, dribbles around the defense, lays it up and over the top, an air ball, but Stacy tips the rebound to Huffaker. And Rich has an offensive board. Landon Hunting travels, and Rich gives it back. I think coaches may have said, hey, let's get a dead ball here. And so Hunting takes a step with 1:51 left to go in this Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels give it back to Mount Vernon. Mata Damas inbounds to Bonata. Freshman Bonata, sophomore Mata Damas. Orlando Martinez injured, is a freshman. Bonata drives in, another reverse layup opportunity, misses this one, and he fights for it and gets his own rebound. Bonata kicks it up top. Rangel on the right wing with 1:26 left to go. Jaden Nilsson comes out. Lamson, Coach Lamson says, let's go, let's go, let's go. Huffner defending as Bonata tries to drive, and then Jeremiah dribbles it back out to the wing. Top of the key. Mata Damas gives again to Bonata. Right wing 3. This one off the front of the iron glass and then out. Kaysen Trineri with the Rebel rebound. That's Kaysen's 3rd of the game. 44-10. Rich taking their time, taking it easy. Trineri right wing to Nelson. Under a minute to go. Kaysen fires back to Meek. Skip pass to Huffner and then give it to Nelson. 4-on-4 here. Martinez, the leading scorer for the Mount Vernon Patriots. Jaden Nelson from the right wing drills the 3. 47-10, a Pro Physical Therapy 3-pointer for Rich. Most of the Rebel points tonight have come from inside the paint, brought to you by Bear Lake Physical Therapy, but that 3 from Nelson is brought to you by physical therapist Dr. Dallas Clark and Pro Physical Therapy. 30 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third. Mount Vernon around to the left wing. Rich on top, 47-10. Bonata drives in and scoops it up and in. Nice move by Jeremiah. He's got 5 points in the quarter, 47-12. Rich with the lead. 14 seconds. Kaysen Trineri lets Zhang steal it. Sean takes it to the other end. Couple of dribbles up off the glass. Got it to go. Sean Zhang with the finish. The senior, his first points of the season, make it 47-14. And Rich can't do anything before time runs out in the 4th. Zhang gets a big round of applause from the Rebel fans. And at the end of the Epic Recreation third, Rebels on top by 33. We'll be right back on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Make this winter epic when you rent from Epic Recreation in Garden City, Utah. We rent cabins, snowmobiles, snowcat razors, snow tire bicycles, snowshoes, and more. Thank goodness winter is long, because at Bear Lake, we make it epic. Call us today and book your epic adventure at Bear Lake. Recreation and lodging packages available year-round. Call Epic Recreation today or book online at epicrecreation.net.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
Rebels come out to start this Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter with Anderson, Meek, Huffner, and Nelson on the floor. Same four for Mount Vernon. And they bounce it down inside. Matadamas finishes. Oh, it rimmed around and out. Sean Zhang pulls the rebound away from Huffner, goes back up and misses off the window. Rebound tipped off of the Rebels and out of bounds, goes to the Patriots. And Matadamas will inbound from the baseline. Rebels not defending well, and Bunata receives the inbound, misses the shot, tips the rebound away from Rich, out of bounds, and no, Rich touched it last, goes to Mount Vernon. 47-14, Rich on top, inbound. Bunata dribbles back out, Meek guarding him, Rebels in a man-to-man defense, and Bunata drives in, misses the layup, fight for the rebound. Zhang ends up on the floor, but he's okay, pops up. Bunata has an offensive board for Mount Vernon. Matadamas to Rangel. He'll dribble across toward his right, give off to Bunata, skip pass to Rangel and to Matadamas. He'll shoot the three, misses off the back of the iron. Nelson with the Rebel rebound, his fourth of the game. And just over 7 minutes to go in this one. Huffner dribbles to his right, dishes off to Nelson. Jaden Anderson and Meek will take the three, misses short. Bunata with the rebound. That's got to be a 7th or 8th board of the game. He's good on the glass today. Jeremiah dribbles to his left between the legs, nowhere to go, and kicks it back outside. If you're just joining us on mylocalradio.com or on 98.3, the Patriots' leading scorer, Orlando Martinez, as Matadamas hits the three-pointer from the right corner to make it 47-17. Orlando Martinez collided with Colton Meek. Meek got the better end of that. Martinez stayed down for a while, and he has not been back in the game since then. He's been laying down over on the bench. Mount Vernon only brought 5 players, so they are unable to field 4. Rebels go down to a 4-on-4 situation. Jared Anderson, left wing. They kick it up and work it around to Huffner down on the right side. And back around to the left. Colton Meek, the three, pulls up short. Huffner, the offensive rebound, kicks it back outside to Meek. Rich works it around. Nelson, another three, and swishes it home. Jaden Nelson, another Pro Physical Therapy three-pointer. And Nelson has 12 points in the game. He's your leading scorer. Bunata up to the left side, and he'll take the three. Misses. Anderson with the Rebel rebound. Lets that fall into his breadbasket. 50-17. Rich on top. Anderson comes up across the timeline. Martinez laying down on the bench, and the Rebels' pro physical therapist, Dr. Dallas Clark, over there with him. Bunata showing some hustle, and Mount Vernon looks like they may have switched to a man-to-man. No, still in the zone. Bunata just came out high to guard Huffner. Rebels work it around. Meek, left corner three, short, an air ball. Anderson knifes in and gets the rebound for Rich, an offensive board. Rebels work it around. Go right corner. They skip it around. Anderson thought about the left corner three, but passed it up. With 5 minutes left in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, Huffner gets by the D and kicks it back out right corner to Nelson. 50-17. Rich gets it again to Colton Meek. He'll launch the three, miss off the back of the iron, and the rebound pulled in by Rangel. He'll dish it off to Bunata. Out to the other end. Bunata can't get the layup to go, and he fights in for and gets another offensive rebound for Mount Vernon. Also send 4 new players in on the next dead ball. Down inside, Sean Zhang gets a nice feed from Rangel, and Zhang finishes on the right side. Sean Zhang with 4 points in the contest, and I believe those are his first 4 points of the season. Big celebration from the crowd as Zhang scores again. Rebels lead 50-19. Zhang having a nice second half with 4 points. Nelson from the right corner hesitates. He gets some shouts of shoot it, misses off the front of the iron. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game from Pro Physical Therapy three-point land. Our fourth quarter is brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. Rangel bounces inside to Zhang again. Defense comes late, and Zhang finishes again from the right side. And it's 50-21 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Zhang was 6 points, 4 in the quarter, and Anderson travels. Just mishandled the basketball. Is that what happened, Dylan? Trying to get some subs into the game. 3:48 left to go. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth. Rich on top, 50-21. And into the game come Hunting, Wilson, Stacy, and Stetson Huffaker. I think Huffaker, the only player that's been in and has not scored in this game. Zhang again underneath on the right side, puts it up off the glass and in. Sean Zhang, 8 points in the game. All of them here in this second half. Brings his Patriots within 27, 50-23, 3.5 to go. Kyler Wilson, right corner. Stacy gives it back to Wilson, and Rebels work it around. Huffaker, Hunting on the left wing. Skip pass, Wilson. Back to Huffaker. Patriots next in action at Intermountain Christian. Next Friday, February 2nd, the Rebels will host Lyman here Thursday night. 3-point basket, or a shot attempt rather, by Kyler Wilson comes up short, and Bunata, who is probably just a couple points away from a double-double, pulls down another rebound, and there's the points. He knocks down a three from straight away. 50-26, the three-pointer from Bunata. Huffaker on the left wing. Looks inside to Stacy, back outside to Stetson. He'll dribble to his left, launch the three. It rims out, and Wilson tips the rebound to himself. Bunata tips it away, though, and picks it up. He'll go to the other end with the left-handed layup. It's good. Jeremiah Bunata with 5 points in the quarter, 50-28. Patriots trail. Rebels were up 36-7 at the half, and Huffaker in the left corner. To Stacy, back up top, Hunting. He looks to the coach and says, can we get Stetson some points? We can. Stetson goes back door, the pass in there. Huffaker finishes from her left side, 52-28. And I believe every Rebel, Porter Weston has not scored yet in this one, and Jordan Cook didn't score either. A couple of normal Rebel starters. Down inside, Zhang misses from the right side. Stacy with a Rebel rebound. That's Jordan Stacy's 8th rebound of the game, along with his 8 points. Hunting. Minute 45 left to go in this ball game, and Kyler Wilson passes right to Sean Zhang, who dribbles to the other end, off the glass, can't get it to go. Stacy pulls in another Rebel rebound, his 9th of the contest. Jordan takes it himself up across the timeline, dishes off to Hunting. Landon, back right wing. Wilson, Rebels work it around. Huffaker on the left wing. Rebels get back in action next Thursday at home against the Lyman Eagles, a team they beat at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Stacy for three, back of the iron. It was too strong. Zhang pulls down the rebound and dribbles a couple of times before he dishes off to Rangel. Misael dribbles up and bounces inside. Zhang again from the right side, got it to go. No need for the glass for Sean Zhang, who has 10 points in the game, and it's 52-30 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Hunting across the timeline with 48 seconds left to go in the ball game. Stacy, Wilson, Hunting at the top of the key. We're out near the timeline. Rebels go underneath, back door to Huffaker, who finishes off the glass on the right side. Stetson has 4 points in the game. 54-30. Rebels lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard with under 30 seconds to go. Bunata, top of the key, looks to his right. Rangel bounces inside for Zhang and mishandles the pass. It's in and out of his hands, out of bounds. Rebels with a Circle H Mount Valley Cattle Company inbound play. Had no Rich County 4-H jump balls today. Rich County 4-H empowering young people with the skills to lead for a lifetime. Our broadcast today is also brought to you by Jensen Wood Motors in Montpelier, Idaho. Chrysler Jeep Dodge. That's Jensen Wood Motors in Montpelier. Hunting picks up the dribble. Rebel bench on its feet with 2-1, and Rich wins 54-30 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Sean Zhang with 10 points in the game. Jeremiah Bunata with 13. And the leading scorer for the Patriots, Orlando Martinez, went down injured in the second quarter, did not return. No trouble for Rich, though. And Rebels take it easy on the Patriots. We'll be back. Our fourth quarter has been brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. We've got the post-game show brought to you by Saby Trucking coming up when we return on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
As the hospital closest to Bear Lake, professional medical care is always available at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. As a full-service hospital, Bear Lake Memorial offers an emergency room that's open 24/7. They treat patients of all ages. Other professional services include physicians' clinics, assisted living, home health services, counseling, dialysis, physical, occupational, and speech therapy, orthopedic care, and skilled nursing. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
One of the greatest things about living in Randolph, Utah is the friendly folks that live and operate business there. This is especially true at J-Bar Auto on Main Street in Randolph. Serving customers for years, J-Bar Auto provides high-quality service at a fair price, including vehicles large and small, tractors, and other types of equipment. J-Bar Auto also sells quality tires.
We appreciate all of our customers. Call us anytime. We're happy to help.
J-Bar Auto, 90 Main Street in Randolph, Utah. Stop in today.
Bear Lake's best information spot is Pugstone Sporting Goods, located at the four-way stop in Garden City. Find out where the fish are biting, where the best scenic trails are, winter or summer, plus all the other information you need to have the best time ever at Bear Lake. You'll also find hunting and fishing supplies, boat equipment, life vests, clothing, beach toys, sunscreen, souvenirs, and more. Pugstone Sporting Goods at the four-way stop in Garden City, Utah. At beautiful Bear Lake. Stop in today.
Back at Rich High School in the Saby Trucking post-game show. With the Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet shot and play of the game, plus the Randolph Country Store adjustment. The game on the way first. It's the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap at 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fresh and fast meet. Kate, let's. I don't know if you want to record this Freaky Fast recap, but for Monday morning and the use on air, let's use yesterday's Freaky Fast recap. Those games with Tabiona, I think, a little more competitive, a lot more interesting for folks listening on the radio. But we'll still do a Freaky Fast recap right now, brought to you by Jimmy John's. Rebels, after Friday night's win, the boys at Tabiona, Rich won 53-42 at Tabby on Friday night. Returned to Region 22 play Saturday afternoon, hosting the Mount Vernon Patriots, and Mount Vernon was only able to bring 5 players to the game. And one of those went down in the second quarter. Their leading scorer, Orlando Martinez. Even with Martinez in there, Rich jumped out to a 23-2 lead by the end of the first quarter. That was with the starters in there for just over 4 minutes, and the starters didn't see the floor after that. Rich cruised to victory. They allowed Sean Zhang to score 10 points, his first 10 points of the season for the senior. And Jeremiah Bunata, a freshman, led the scoring for all scorers. He had 13 points. And so the Rebels win, though, 54-30 over the Mount Vernon Patriots. Rich improves to 4-0 in Region 22 play and earns the victory. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Gourmet sandwiches fresh and fast every day at 113 Front Street in Evanston. You're tuned into the Saby Trucking post-game show. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with some more of our post-game show after this on Rebel Radio and mylocalradio.com.
When you need to hire a semi, Saby Trucking in Woodruff, Utah is the place to call. Scott and Diana Saby have been serving customers across the nation since 2007. It's important to know that your loads are being handled professionally by honest, reliable drivers. The team at Saby Trucking reminds you, safety first. Don't text and drive. For all your long haul and short haul needs, get it there safely and on time. Call today, Saby Trucking, 435-503-0454.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The professionals at T7 Propane place their focus on safety, quality product, and excellent prompt service, so you can rest easy and enjoy the affordability and efficiency of propane. Serving residential and business customers every day, T7 would love to serve you as well. For all your propane needs, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
Back on the Saby Trucking postgame show, Rebels beat Mount Vernon 54-30 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels were led today by Jaden Nelson's 12 points. He had 2 3-pointers in the second half. Drained 2 out of 3 shots from beyond the arc. Showed some nice touch from out there. You don't see that the big man shooting from beyond the arc much, but coming off the bench, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Rich had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different guys score in this one. And no question that Rich was going to win this one from the starting whistle. It looked like, even from before the starting whistle. So real quickly, here on the Saby Trucking Post Game Show, the adjustment of the game brought to you by the Randolph Country Store. And this one is an adjustment that the Rebels made to give the Patriots just a little more fun in tonight's game, this afternoon's game. Sean Zhang, a senior, playing, and you can see that he's not, he's like me. He's not a basketball player. He's just has other talents. And Sean had not scored this season. Had averaged 0.4 rebounds per game this year and had not scored a point. Rebels allowed him to score 10 points in that second half, so hopefully made Sean's day, and that's your adjustment of the game. Rebels showing some heart, some sportsmanship, and just allowing Zhang to have a big day. 10 points for Zhang, and that's your adjustment of the game, brought to you by the Randolph Country Store. The Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet shot of the game will go to Jaden Nelson. He hit 2 threes in the second half, 1 in the third quarter, another in the fourth. Take your pick on either one of those. We'll give him the first one. It made it 47-10 at that point in the third. Jaden Nelson with that shot of the game. The Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet play of the game. In the first half, Reagan Huffner with a steal, took it to the other end and finished with the layup, 19-2 at that point. That's your play of the game, brought to you by Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Stay tuned. The Rebel Sports Update, brought to you by the town of Laketown, is coming up. We'll talk with Rick Larson about the new Rebel, the Colonial Rebel man, the new logo that was unveiled and was approved by the school board last week. We'll talk with Rick about that after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
There's real power in enthusiasm. It spells the difference between mediocrity and having real, successful accomplishments. The mayor and town council from the town of Laketown recognize the enthusiasm of the parents, teachers, fans, and students of Rich High School. Whether it's your education, athletics, academics, or even your daily chores, enthusiasm can make all the difference. Founded in 1997, the Mountain Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho serves Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming and is proud to sponsor the students and staff at Rich High School. The Mountain Valley Cattle Company is established on the foundation of hard work, commitment, and perseverance, knowing that every individual on the team must give their best for the team to succeed. The same principles that students and athletes at Rich High School are learning today that will help them lead tomorrow. The Mountain Valley Cattle Company, 208-339-0614.
Rebels with a 54-30 win over Mount Vernon to improve to 4-0 in Region 22 play. Rich 12-4 overall this season, and a dominant win here at Rich High School this afternoon. You're on the Rebel Sports Update, brought to you by the town of Laketown. Good luck, Rebels, from Mayor Sim Weston, council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. Ryan Steineckert with Rick Larson, principal at Rich High School. And Rick, I appreciate your time today. Give me an update on the latest logo situation. If you walk into Rich High School last weekend or today, you see the new logos hanging in the front door and the front windows. Tell me about the process, how that's come about, and the adoption of the new logo.
As you're aware, we've had quite the controversy this year. We made a push at the beginning of the year to disassociate ourselves with the old mascot, the old Colonel Reb Confederate mascot, because of some of the national movements. And obviously that struck a strong chord with everybody, and I don't blame them. You go through school and you own that mascot, and it becomes part of who we are. So it was a hard change, and as you know, it's difficult to change. But this last Tuesday, finally, after months and months of working on it, the board did pass the new mascot. We're still the Rebels. It's based on the Colonial Rebel, and that's who we are. It was student drawn, and we had it professionally digitized, and And it's a good-looking mascot. I'm excited for people to see it and kids to see it. Obviously, it's a shock when you see it because it's different. And the comment I've heard from the students is they've come in later and say, hey, I'm starting to like this mascot, or it's growing on me. And, that's good to hear. At least they're not a day later saying we still hate it. But and I'm not saying they're hating on it, but it's new and it's different, and I get that. So it's a good-looking mascot. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for people to see it, and we'll start getting some shirts out and hats and parading it around.
Now, I noticed there's one with the royal blue, the white, and the gray. There's a second one with some red and a darker blue. There's no change in the colors. That's just a variation on the mascot, on the logo, with more colors in it?
That's correct. The mascot, if I could describe it to you, it would be a patriot, a colonial rebel, and he's carrying a flag. And so the flag, the 13 colonial flag, wraps around him. So you have the red of the flag, the red and blue flag. That's not one of our school colors, but it's the flag. So we do have a very nice mascot with the actual red to the flag. The mascot I think everyone is going to see on uniforms and screen printing is a gray-blue version of this mascot, just because of the price and what it costs. The students seem to prefer that version as well. So I've heard both opinions. Some like the flag, but I think it's because they see the red, and that's the colonial flag, that national patriotism that we share for the flag. So kind of depends who sees it, what one they like, but it's essentially the same exact mascot.
Would you have anything to say for folks who say, well, why don't we just rename ourselves the Patriots if that's what we're looking like now? Any thoughts on that?
We're still the Rebels. And, the students made it pretty clear. We talked a lot about just changing everything. And, we had a survey and 90% of the students said, no, we want to keep the Rebel name. So we've rebranded to, the Colonial, the Revolutionary, the Patriot Rebel. They're all the same. The Founding Fathers rebelled against England, and they stood up for tyranny and took care of their own. And we can easily defend the Founding Fathers and the Colonial Rebel. So for me as principal, and people have given me a hard time, but I had a hard time really defending the latter mascot. And it just became time when this is more defendable. And I think that's why the board made the decision to go a different direction. And I'm pleased with it, and I can cheerlead this mascot. And I think down the road we'll be proud to be associated as Rebels. The Colonial Rebel, Revolutionary Rebel, Patriot Rebel, I don't care how you want to call it, it's a rebel. So,
Rick Larson, principal at Rich High School, thanks for your time, and go Rebels.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Go Rebels.
Thanks so much, Coach. That was the Rebel Sports Update brought to you by the town of Laketown. Good luck, Rebels, from Mayor Sim Weston and council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. You're tuned into the Sabey Trucking postgame show. We'll take one more quick break and be back to take a Lazy S Ranching look ahead at Rich County sports and activities on Rebel Radio and live streaming video at mylocalradio.com. When it comes to hard things in life, don't say, why me? Just say, try me. Remember, it's the tough things that make us the strongest. The cattle ranchers at Lazy S Ranching are proud supporters of the youth in our community. Sim, Joe Jean, Carol, and Millie Weston, along with Sim Jr. and Meggie, remind everyone to eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. That's right. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Woodruff, Utah has a long pioneer history with a post office that has been in operation since 1872. Woodruff was named after Wilford Woodruff, the fourth president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and is home to the Woodruff Steakhouse, a former Latter-day Saint office building that is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Our rich pioneer heritage is reflected in all our students by their hard work and commitment to excellence in the classroom and in their sports.
Back on the Sabey Trucking post-game show, and it's time for the Rebel Sports Update brought to you by the town of Laketown. Good luck, Rebels, from the mayor, Sim Weston, and council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. We're looking ahead to next week, and Wyoming Cowboys and Cowgirls are taking on Colorado State, the border battle next week, and it's the ladies at home versus Colorado State. The Cowboys on the road at Colorado State in Fort Collins. I believe we'll carry the boys game, the men's game that night. Pregame's at 6:30, 7 o'clock tip-off right here on KADQ if you want to tune in and support the Cowboys. Then next Thursday, Rebel boys are back in action hosting the Lyman Eagles. Freshmen at 4, JV at 5:30. Our varsity pregame starts at 6:30. And the Royals boys basketball team is at Star Valley next Thursday night. Games begin at 6. Friday, state drill competition. Rebel girls at UVU, the UCCU Center. Good luck to the Rebel drill team at state next Friday, February 2nd. Rebel freshman team will also be in action, the girls and boys at Utah School for the Deaf and Blind. And those games are at 4 and 5:30 for the girls and boys respectively. Then Saturday, Rebel girls are at Lyman. Rebel boys are at Mount Vernon. Wrestlers are at the divisional tournament at Joab High School. The Royals are back in action at Lyman and Mountain View with games beginning at 9 a.m. And the Cowboys and Cowgirls get back at it at Fresno State for the girls versus Fresno State for the boys. Now, again, our next broadcast will be Thursday night when the Rebel boys host Lyman. The next Saturday, Val Cook will cover the Rebel girls game at Lyman. I'll go down and cover the Rebel boys at Mount Vernon next Saturday, February 3rd. That does it for our look ahead, brought to you by the town of Laketown. Good luck, Rebels, from Mayor Sim Weston and council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. You're tuned into the Saby Trucking post-game show. And I said that wrong. I apologize to the sponsors. The Rebel Sports Update was brought to you by the town of Laketown. The look ahead is brought to you by Lazy S Ranching, encouraging you to eat more beef and cheer on the Rebels. That's Lazy S Ranching. Wraps up our post-game show presented by Saby Trucking. Scott and Diana Saby wishing the Rebels good luck. Once again, our final score on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard: Rich 54, Mount Vernon 30. Rebels were led by Jaden Nelson's 12 points tonight. This afternoon, he had 6 points for 2 3-pointers in the game. And that was maybe his first 3-point shots in a game. Surely his first 3-point shots in a varsity game. Again, our final score, 54-30 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Our next game, next Thursday night, Rebels host Lyman. We'll have the game right here on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. For tonight's videographer, Dylan Negus, and our producer, Kate Bolland, are back in the studio. I'm Ryan Steineckert. We'll talk with you again soon.
You've been tuned in to Rich High School basketball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, with live video online at MyLocalRadio.com. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by these Rebel supporting businesses and individuals: Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, by West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign of Evanston, the Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, and by MyLocalRadio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder.
Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director, Jay Kibbard, and production assistants, Kate Bollender and A.J. Lamb. Big thanks to all of our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit MyLocalRadio.com for archived games and past interviews with Rebel players and coaches. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Rich Rebel Basketball on KADQ FM 98.3 and online at MyLocalRadio.com. Until the next time Rich High takes the court, go Rebels!